Oh. Hello everybody, Demon Redmist here. Don't know why I'm speaking dodgy Russian, but anyway. Let's sort out my volume a little bit. That's going down. Right, I've come on to play a round or two of the tournament that we've got set up at the minute, which is at Augusta, that someone has created. I've not played around on it yet, so I don't know how good a version it is. Although we did play around at St Andrews a few days ago, and to be fair, it was a pretty good version. But I just want to have a look at a couple of things while we're here. I know something that Ray was asking about was unlocking courses from doing events and stuff. You don't, they're just fucking hell, what you fucking doing bombarding my fucking live stream, you fucking dodgy bastard.
Hello. Didn't know you were live streaming.
Yeah, only just. I'm gonna have to adjust my audio now so I can hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Right, I'm just having a look at some society records. That I thought would be quite interesting. See, like, who's played how many events.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've played 9. Steve F1 8. Dave 6. You 6. Ray 2. Now the total points. That's for you get points for each event. I'm leading on that. You're 4th. 500-ish behind Steve. But you and Steve, interestingly, you and Steve have earned the same amount of coin, and you've earned more than Dave the Harp, so you've obviously done better in events with higher earnings. Also, Steve's played more events than Dave. Victories, I've got 7 out of 9. That's not bad, actually. Dave the Art, he's got 50%, so played 6, won 3 of them. Steve F1 played 8, won 1.
I've not won any.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I think the only reason Steve F1 won 1 is because nobody else took part in that contest.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because Steve's played 3 seasons, you see. So he took part in an event that no one else did. Me and Dave the Arp have taken part in 2 seasons, and you and Ray have taken part in 1. But if you start on the next tournament, then that'll go up. Yeah, so anyway, just for you join me, I was just mentioning that Ray had been asking about whether you do events to unlock courses and stuff, and I was saying no, they're all just available. As far as I know. But what does happen is, in an online society, for anyone that doesn't know, the president can set up a season or set up events within a season. The higher your society level, the more events you can have. So what I've done a day or so ago was set up 2 events, so when one ends, the next one will start a day later. So you could literally sit here and set up, like, because we're society level 3 now, I think it's 15 events, maybe more.
You could set up one every day for a week.
Yeah. But obviously, if only one person takes part in one event, then they're going to win that event and win any money from it.
What's the benefit of getting on every day?
No. But yeah, but at the moment, because we've only, I mean, the thing is, there's societies out there with hundreds of people, so it's very different to what we've got at the minute, which is much more private. So for us, in some respects, it's better when we say, like, 3 or 4 of us can get on at this time, we'll start an event for them. But
Yeah.
with it being over the weekend, it's not really been the weekends when we've been able to all get on at the same time. So that's why I've just put these events on. Anyway, I am going to go for a round, but has Ray told you what happened after you went offline the other night?
I fell asleep.
No? Well, he
I thought he
did.
went for Before that, what happened?
Well, he did a round of golf before the round of golf that he fell asleep on.
Yeah.
On Oak Island, and was 4 under par until the last hole.
Not bad.
Yeah. Basically, I sat there watching him and not necessarily telling him what to do, but I took him to the driving range to sort out his swing, right, which I managed to do.
Is he still using finger and thumb?
He is, but it's okay. The finger and thumb wasn't the problem. It was that he wasn't looking at the player. This is going to sound really daft, but he wasn't actually looking at the player. He was looking at the circle in the bottom right corner and focusing solely on that. So he wasn't seeing when his player hadn't done a full backswing, or had done a backswing but waited too long to downswing, or hadn't noticed that if he'd done a practice swing, it hadn't finished the practice swing. So doing that and going into a swing was then so when he was scuffing the ball like 100 yards left, that was happening at the driving range to begin with, but then we managed to get that to stop happening. And once he'd worked on a technique, still using his finger and thumb, but worked on a technique of focusing more on the player and getting into a rhythm of the swing, he was then able to tell, okay, now I'm doing it right, and I can tell when he was fucking it up, rather than not having any idea why. But also, another reason that he struggled is because he's tried using the driver off the fairway on a number of occasions. Yeah, even potentially out of the rough. So I went through. We spent quite a bit of time at the driving range. I mean, let's put it this way: I got him to the point where he was able to hit a driver straight. Probably 9 times out of 10, right? And then I was like, right, okay, let's get the ball as close to the 100-metre marker board as you can. And obviously he was looking through, and he goes, well, I haven't got a club that'll hit that far. I was like, I know you haven't, that's why I told you to fucking go for that target. Because if you remember the 9-hole accuracy test that we were doing, there was one hole that he couldn't get to, which was 97 yards. Well, your clubs go 83, I think it is, and then 109. So he couldn't get in between. So I ended up teaching him how to get the in between to that, using like a pitch or going up.
Or whatever.
Well, not necessarily a flop, but more going up. I mean, for example, do you know how many yards get taken off the length if you go full loft for like maximum loft?
Depends on the club, but it could be 20 to 30 yards.
No, from clubs 5 to 9, it's 40 to 50 yards. So if you need to hit it that awkward 100 yards, you put it on 140 to 150 and full loft it, you'll be absolutely fine, right?
Yeah.
But this is one of the things that Ray wasn't sure of, but I was sort of saying to him, you know, I'm going to go to the driving range now because anyone that's watching can see it then. So one of the things I was trying to say to Ray was, for him, do not play with fades, draws, lofts or anything like that unless he is stuck at that distance where he hasn't got a club. And really the only one is between 80 and 110. But so once we'd got that sorted, to be honest, he actually had an absolutely brilliant round, but he could tell when he was hitting it wrong, and he could also realise, he was like, okay, it's sounding a lot different now, was like, yeah, it's because you're hitting the ball better. But yeah, a lot of it was that he wasn't looking at the player. He was looking at that circle on the right, which unfortunately on this game means fuck all if he swings right. And if he swings wrong, that won't tell you what part of it's wrong, only looking at the manual. So anyway, I'm at the driving range, so if I wanted to hit 100 yards, right, I've got 109 or 82. So this is what I was sort of showing to Ray, because this is the other thing that Ray had been doing, right? And I mean, for what I know, others may have been doing it as well. So in this situation, what Ray would try and do to get 100 yards is not do a full swing.
Yeah.
But because he's not doing a full swing, the transition... Okay, I've nearly put it on the 100 marker board. The transition was wrong, and then it'd fuck up his shot. That's why he was doing practice swings as well. He was trying to work out, okay, well, this club's maximum swing is 109 yards. I want to take 9 yards off it, so where do I need to swing to? And that's why he was doing practice swings.
That can get very difficult to judge. Very difficult.
Exactly. Which is, I mean, I've just done a couple of shots and hit 105 yards and then 114 yards. But this is where I'd said to him, I was like, okay, well, we want it 100 yards, so if you go to 143 and then put full loft on it, and then do a full swing, and you don't have to worry about anything else, and see where it goes. Okay, I've hit it 105 yards, but I did a slow down swing. So,
but you know that you can do that consistently.
Yeah. Because it's a maximum swing, there's no faffing about with it. And if I wanted, okay, I've got a little bit closer. So, okay, so I'm 4 yards past. Right, well, what if I go one club down and do it with that one? So I'm taking about 40 yards off at the moment-ish. Okay, so with that one that I've just done, gone a club down, that's only got 92 yards. But that's where I could then go, okay, well, in this situation then, I'll take a bit of the loft off. So instead of having to try and shorten a swing on a higher club, I'm still doing a full swing, but the loft should be less, so the ball should go further. And it's gone fucking 120 yards. So, take a bit of that loft off, or put some loft on, sorry. I'm not factoring in the wind, to be fair. But, I mean, I got him to the point where literally he could put 15 balls within 5 yards of the 100 yard marker board. Which, as I was saying to him, is pretty good going, because when I then took him to Oak Island, that was right on the target. I've actually hit. The ball is at the base of the 100 yard marker board. There you go, see?
How awful these greens are at Augusta, by the way.
And I've just hit the board again, so 2 in a row, just to show that it wasn't a fluke. So one of the things that I've done, so I took Ray to Oak Island for a reason, that being that Oak Island is made because you can play it one of two ways. Play short off the tee and have a decent approach, or play long off the tee but actually be in that range of, you know what, I haven't got a club that'll hit this normally, I'm going to have to do something, I'm going to have to do a pitch or something else. So took him to Oak Island and basically made him play in a way that would put him 110 yards away from the green for every approach. And once he'd done, that's when he was able to go, so rather than trying to drive off a tee that previously had been struggled to get on the fairway, I was able to say to him, look, your number one aim is get the ball on the fucking fairway. And if you can get the ball on the fairway 110 yards away from the flag, you know you've got a club that can hit that. Yeah. Right. So you're already on, what hole are you on?
I think I'm on the third. I'm having a shocker, to be fair. The greens are so fast.
I reckon we'll all have a shocker. 4
I mean, I do
over.
like the course, but it's not an easy one.
Yeah, it's not. I think I've not watched the Masters for a few years, but last time I did, they talked about how for the rest of the year, the greens don't play the same way. They do something special with the greens to make them faster and more difficult. Okay, so let's have a look here.
Go on. Oh, it's not turned at all. It's going to roll off into the fucking bunker where I was 2 shots ago. Nope, really. I'll wait on the next tee for you.
Alright, well, I've only just teed off. Oh. I was thinking of doing a video review of my headsets.
Alright, yeah.
Because I thought it might be handy for a few people to know about a few things on them. I'm still in 2 minds on what to do with. Well, not what to do with the Ferrari one. The Ferrari one's got to go back at the end of the day. It's fucking faulty. But it's whether I get another one of them or go, you know what? You can give me my money back. Ooh, and I'll either get a cheap Turtle Beach to plug into my amplifiers I've already got, because that works, or go for the Platinum like you've got. But the Platinum, can you? I mean, I know you said before, but has it got the microphone that picks up your voice and plays it back to you?
No.
No. Right, in that case then, there's no point in me going for the Platinum, because that's what I don't like about the PlayStation Gold or the Sony Gold. And I don't like about most
I don't
of the
like
headsets.
being able to hear myself.
Yeah. Whereas I'm the opposite. But, I mean, I noticed going from.
And I think you'll like that.
Now, what was that just fired up? Your washing machine?
Oh no, that's next door builder.
Ah, right.
So he's got a grinder or a tile cutter or something.
Yeah, going from the PlayStation Gold headset and putting one of the the Turtle Beaches on, I did notice that the Turtle Beach for me was the sound quality was comparable, but it was just that being able to hear myself was so much better for me. But this thing, the Ferrari ones, you can't hear yourself either, so it's fucking annoying. The thing is, I know there's a headset called HyperX or something like that. Are you sure?
It was the first expensive one I bought.
About 120 quid or 180 quid, something like that.
I think I got it in an offer for about 120, but that was the one the rabbit chewed the wire off, and I was not happy.
Oh, right. I've just putted off the green.
You bugger.
Not putted in, putted off.
Oh. Oh, I see. You
yeah.
were putting and it rolled off the green.
Yeah, and it's just
Not
rolled.
that you were off the green and put it in the hole.
No.
I think you'll like that.
Flying around the map there, I can't see where your hole is.
Well, you know how you're flying around the map, and Ray didn't know about that either, so I taught him about that. So you know when he'd asked us, how are you watching when, like, you're not watching? Yeah. He didn't realise that you could. So when you press an old triangle, he didn't realise that you could actually look left and look right. Because I says, press an old triangle and then look at where the green is. He says, how? I said, move the fucking mushrooms. And okay, it went all over the place until he worked out. Like,
It's not easy to figure out the controls, is it?
No, not at first. But...
I've lost you again.
Oh, I've just teed off on 3.
That'd be why I couldn't see you.
Now, I must admit, most of Augusta I tend to forget. Okay, got one of those tricky ones. Yeah, I tend to forget what most of Augusta's like until we get to 10th. Yeah. Well, there's the 7th, I think, which is the par 3. And then, oh god, it's rolling off the green. And then there's the 10th that leads to the 11th and the 12th and then the 13th. The Hollow it's called or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. It's been a few years since I've been around here.
Yeah, same, yeah. Go on, get in there! What a putt!
You lucky get.
Hey, nothing luck nothing luck about that. Okay, so I'm on the 4th tee.
Okay, we can both tee off now. Hang on, no, I'm on the 5th.
Alright. That's a bit evil. That might not make it, just teed off. Oh yeah, we're in the bunker. Alexa, okay.
Not enough club on that one.
Yeah, that was the one I did a 3-putt on. Yeah, I ended up in the bunker, did what you did, then it rolled off the other end.
And he's nicely
and then I chipped it back into the bunker.
Okay, then.
10 feet away.
It's not turned.
Oh, that was close.
Bollocks. Oh, you know what? I watched a film last night that I've not watched for years, and it made me think, you know what? I bet your girls haven't watched this, and I think they should. Titanic.
Have you seen Titanic, Holly?
This one's
I've not seen it.
From the cup.
I've seen the trailer.
Seen the trailer for it.
And that one will drop.
Because it's probably a film that they'd go, well, I bet that didn't happen.
Yeah, I won't mind watching it again, to be fair.
I mean, I've never been a fan of Leonardo DiCaprio, but I think the last time I watched it, I probably didn't like it mainly because of him. And okay, there's some fucking bits in it where you're like, well, yeah, okay, whatever. But at the same time, it is based on a true story. I mean, okay, the story they tell with the woman and that, yeah, chance of that being true, highly unlikely. Gizmo's blanket.
I mean, they're not blankets and towels.
There's one there.
And about a deuce and a half away here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I could ping it as hard as I could towards the hole, but it's not going to reach.
Because all of the boxes.
Okay, front door.
Not door.
I'm back in a minute, Dave.
No problem.
There's one outside, but it's not bleach one.
I should have gone shorter. Okay.
Looks like a 7 iron.
Let's see where that's going to drop. Off the green. Bugger.
Much club. And
It's looking for my headset.
inside rough.
Yeah, you're not using one. Oh, by the way, I've already teed off. I'm nearly on the green.
Yeah, I've teed off. I'm just on my second shot now. I'll try and get around that tree without hitting it.
Go on, chip in. Oh god, that's gonna fucking roll miles.
No, I'm going to hit the tree. Oh no, I missed it. Went the other side of it.
What are you doing trying to fucking go near the tree?
26 feet
I
from the
wasn't
cup.
far enough right to aim straight for the green. What? Okay, don't worry, that one then.
This putt's about 5 feet from the cup.
That'll do.
Will drop.
Oh,
I'm currently sitting at 5 over for the day after that hole.
No.
5 over I am.
I'm 6 over.
Unlucky.
That was before this hole.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that wasn't a par.
Well, it's a par 4.
Yeah, so I got a 5 on it.
And moving on to the 6th.
Okay, now on the 6th.
I'm 7 over now.
Ooh, that's an awkward one.
Especially with the wind, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm either going miles past the green or dropping right on the flag.
Pretty good.
Oh my god, that green's fucking evil.
I know, I've zoomed in and had a look at it. You're not staying on the green, I tell you now.
No. Well, no, staying on the green, just... But that's a big fucking hill there.
And this putt's for birdie.
I think I might be over it in this. I've gone 3 wood. Oh yeah, I've over it.
Fucking hell. I went with a club that had hit it on 195. I think if I'd have gone up another club, I may have been okay.
Well, I thought that you would have got up to that next club, so I went on 1
yeah.
Okay, this is going to be an awkward shot.
You reckon?
Oh, it's not made it. That's better than running off the other side, I suppose. It's rolling backwards.
Go on in. Oh!
Just
I was close to in the hole. Oh, you know what? I so nearly fucking ordered a curry last night.
When you do,
yeah.
let me know first, because Claire might actually want a kebab or something as well.
Oh. Well,
Depending on when it is.
And after that one,
but I doubt it'll be today.
5 over.
Although
Oh, no,
now,
I know.
now I've thought about it, you never know. But no, it won't be. I need to have a look
Well, we're
at the
having a
budget.
barbecue today anyway, but with a curry, I'd have a curry anyway because I would
Go
save
at
it.
any time.
Yeah, but let's say with Claire, she'd probably want to eat the kebab there and then.
Yeah. I mean, I did check online as well. I mean, the thing is, don't forget as well that if you want to, I mean, you can order online. Well, actually, I don't know if you could collect it.
I don't think they're open for
I think you'll
collection.
be happy with that.
No, true.
175
Well, you see, the other
yards
way
to
is
the
you
green.
order online, have it delivered to me, and you buy me a curry.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See, that actually might work better. If you and Claire worked out a day where you might fancy a curry
Yeah.
or a kebab or whatever, and then let me know, that would work better, because there's a possibility of you feeding either one person or 5 people.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? That's a good idea. I'll work out a day that's going to be good because I'm just thinking that Monday we've got practice. Tuesday's a possibility. Wednesday we're normally online.
Tuesdays they're not open.
Right. Okay. So Wednesday would be good then because Tuesday.
Deal with this one.
Wednesday or Friday, really.
Yeah, Wednesday or Friday. Wednesday's closer.
True.
There's nothing wrong with Sundays.
No, true. No, come on, you don't. Stop, thank you.
And about 4 feet.
Yeah, Sunday'd work. Sundays would work.
Oh, no. wanted to be on the left side of the flag. This wind is blowing the ball a lot more than I was expecting it to.
That putt will drop the putt.
Do you know what? I'm going to use the putter for
And
me.
that hole currently sitting
I must admit,
at
like, last night, I'd already bought food for making me homemade burgers and stuff, and I'd been defrosting a few bits. And then
Shit!
so it tempted in my mind, I was like, I could always order a curry, and I started salivating. I was like, yeah.
Oh, I'm having a mare.
I can't remember if I put this on 2 or 4 rounds, but I know there's about 17 hours
I
left
think
on
he
it.
said. I think he said 2
2.
rounds for 2 days.
Yeah. I think I did as well.
Oh, I remember this one.
Ooh, excuse me.
And I think he will be pleased with that.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, I've started making my next course.
Silverstone?
No, I'm making it with Ray in mind. That's all I'm saying.
What, so it's easy?
No, I've done one that I thought Ray might like.
Alright. Well, you've not tested the Highlands,
Oh,
have you?
shit!
Oh my! Oh, you lucky bastard!
Lucky would be getting round the corner.
Well, lucky is heading into the woods, hitting a tree, and ending up on the fairway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is meant to be the one then that would have the
And I think you'll like
creek.
that.
No,
And about
no,
No.
no. Can't say this is a hole that looks familiar to me. Okay, I massively underhit my shot.
I might actually be able to get away with it.
some action here.
Cocking up that shot. Oh no, I've cocked up. No,
And I thought that shot looked
Yeah,
like
so
it
I've got.
pushed.
I was working on the Highlands a bit last night, so I've got a Highlands course I'm working on. And
mine's a Highlands course,
uh,
but it's not really like the Highlands course. It's just that I've used it for the water. Not that it's got water on it.
yeah, mine has, but it doesn't really factor. I don't know
Same
what
here.
the fuck this green is doing. Holy shit!
Oh my god, I've got a boomerang. Holy shit. How
I
the
mean-
fuck's it done that?
Was it last night? I've not finalised all of the green positions because I started nodding off, but I've finalised all of the holes, the fairways, and stuff like that. So the majority of the course is done. I think positioning of
6
buildings,
feet away.
Go on. No.
unlucky. Actually, I'm trying to think.
Drops for the bogey.
No, I haven't finalised positioning of
Currently sitting at 6 over.
flags, I don't think. But I've just remembered that I'd started
And on to the 9th hole.
working on sort of the outside of the course, so to speak. But
Yeah.
what I've tried to do is I wanted to put a hedge all the way around, kind of like the outside of the whole course. But
Yeah.
to do that, you either need
would-
flat land all the way round, or you're having to faff about with a lot of fucking bits of hedges.
Yeah, I didn't like that about the hedges. I didn't follow the line of the land.
Yeah. Well, it does, unless you connect them together and have them snap on.
That's right.
If you have it snap off, then it will go with the land, but it is
But it
a
takes
bit,
even longer.
yes, to put them in place. So what I decided to do, I was like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create flat land just off the edge, which is where my hedge is going to be.
90 yards.
Now, the sections of flat land are going to be able to go up and downhill a bit, because they're sections of flat land. So
Yeah.
basically, I got around the first 3 holes, I think, and it's working, and it does look good because it means I can put houses behind it, and it just looks like it's
Oh
near a
shit!
town. Did the wind get you?
I thought I took the wind into consideration.
Oh great, I've just hit that. And, okay, yeah, I took the wind in and still went right a bit, but not as much as you. The thing is, there's parts of my Highland course that I'm kind of like, I don't know. I think there's bits that people will like, and there's bits that people will go, oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, where the fuck's my ball going?
Oh, that's not hard. Oh, it is hard enough. Go on. Go on. Stop. That's always been the trick with the Masters. If you're going to miss, can you miss and keep the ball close to the flag? And the answer would be no.
You've ended up down near me.
Yeah. See, this is where it would have been so much better to have laid up before the fucking green and fucking dropped the ball right next to the hole.
I couldn't ask for any more, really, other than for it to go in. I was worried in case I did it not hard enough and it's going to come back.
Yeah.
Currently sitting at 7 over for the day.
10 over. Flipping neck.
Okay, and the 10th hole.
Actually, there might be 11 over by now. Yeah, 11 over.
Well, I think this is a good example of laying up is the better option. Oh my god. Bit of a hook on that, but that's alright. Go on, bounce down that hill, thank you.
Oh no. Might hit it a bit right. Was it going straight? No, it's going straight. I'll take that.
So that's interesting. I did that. I had a bit of right swing on it accidentally, but it went alright. I've laid up, this will be a green, then fucking be absolutely fine on. No!
Oh.
I can't believe what just fucking happened there.
I don't like doing the chip shots where you got a bit of an uphill. I avoid
It
them.
wasn't a chip shot, it was a flop shot.
Oh dear.
It didn't fucking make it up there, did it? Even though I fucking went a couple of club up.
Oh!
Oh, stop. Don't roll down the hill.
See ya.
Oh dear.
About 13 feet away. Solid putt.
I can't argue with the putt there, but it was the fucking 5 shots before it.
At 9 over par for the day. And now the 11th hole.
Right, okay, so 11, 12, 13. I mean, it's nearly an accurate representation.
You can tell what it is.
Yeah.
For me, that's good enough.
Well, so far so good for this one.
after making courses myself, it's like, well,
Yeah.
I know how long it takes.
Yeah.
And to be
yards
fair,
out.
it's not bad at all. Just deciding what to do here. I should really lay up, because otherwise I'm in the fucking water. Or I'm going to have a massive putt.
Okay, here's the 3-wood.
Oh, you gone for it.
Yep. I expected it to go further though. I mean, a club that can hit it 222 yards and it's only hit it 226. Or did I go down another club? I can't remember.
Nah, I was expecting to be closer than that.
It's not bad though. It's better than me.
That's my third shot.
Oh.
I laid up and then I got it to there. So I need to put this in, otherwise I'm wasted me
This looks like around
laying up
4-footer, I'd say.
opportunity.
And that one's going to go.
Not hit it hard enough.
Oh dear.
And 9 over par after that hole.
So I dropped another shot. I still think I did the right thing to lay up. I just naffed up me
Okay.
lay up.
On to the 12th.
Yeah.
At least it's not.
Ow, I'm gonna go wake Mum up.
Okay.
I really want to bother to do. Let's just wake up the tea. Let's just not wake her up. That makes sense.
Don't make up yet. Let me finish my round of golf.
Yeah. Let Steve hide the fact he's playing on his PlayStation.
We're on hole 12 out of 18.
Well, how am I meant to know what that means?
10 minutes.
Too much club on that
Okay,
one.
I'm waking up now.
Go on, go on. Oh, you bitch.
I think you like that. Okay, and let's...
Did you end up in the bunker or off the green?
Just off the green.
That one's sitting at 9 over.
Oh, turned way more than I was expecting. It should have kept going. I was just trying to put it close. Oh, yes.
Nicely done.
Alright, let's see what happens on the 13th
Okay, this
hole.
is the one with the creek.
Yeah, I guess so.
But have you finished the Huh? What?
Secret.
What
Didn't
is?
swing on
Exactly.
that one.
Okay.
Have you finished the
From here,
Dino
220.
No, I've not finished the
Wait,
Uno.
the Y-N-I.
I'm guessing the car is behind the tee because that's what you win. The Masters car.
Car? I don't see no car. But then
Behind the tee.
Alright, didn't see it.
Going with a pitching wedge here.
Of course, the lay up here. I'm just out of range to really go
15
for
yards
it.
out. Here's a pitching wedge.
That's too short. What the hell?
And that's a bit of bad luck. He's in the
How was that too short? no.
At least they're not in the water. Yeah, that's a good thing.
This one's looking a bit long, folks.
Bugger.
Missed it. Oh my god, it's come flying. Oh, what the hell? That must have been steep downhill.
Well, in the end, I think that'll play on the green from 27
Bloody hell.
feet.
See where you ended up.
Yeah. Every time you get the ball in the hole, it's a big sigh of relief.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, this one's about 6 feet away.
Oh god, even that's not easy.
Putt drops. And after that one, they're currently sitting at 11 over for the day.
11 over.
And now the 14th hole.
My volume seems very low. Say something.
Say what?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the volumes are low. Oh, well.
How's that rolled left up the hill? Rolled left into the rough. It's odd.
This is looking fairway bound.
You hit it short.
Must have done.
Oh, I'm flying past you.
And about 185 yards to the pin.
Not
Ooh.
making the green in two.
I'm either making it or flying fucking past it. Ooh, is it the flag? Oh, okay. I'm guessing the greens must be extremely firm. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think
Put it on the green and it spun back off it.
where you are is not a bad place to be though, I don't think.
Shut up, Ollie. Oh no. Stop.
And
stop,
this putt
stop,
is
stop,
essential
stop.
for saving par.
Break.
It's not turned at all.
This one's about 2 feet from the
Yeah.
No, I turned too much.
And 12 over is the score.
12 over.
And setting up now on 15th.
Over for me.
Oh dear. This one, I'm sure, should have much more uphill, but because this is one that's there's water before the green. Yeah.
This one's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's the elevations that are not quite right on this, but
Yeah.
not a bad representation. But I'm in the bloody fairway again. I'm messing up me.
In the fairway. That's where you want to be.
I'm in the rough. At least I can lay up here. I've laid up, but quite short. Green's evil.
Which one's been nice?
And I think he is going to fly.
Oh no!
Not enough club on that one. Setting up near the green, but in
pretty much followed you.
Having set up the way that I did, I should not have ended up off the green.
And he will like that. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for par. And
Gone for the putt from off the green.
Well, I said the lie was 100%, so I thought I'd take a risk.
Fair.
I only do it if it's 100%.
On the 16th tee.
Okay, it's the 16th is the par 3 that I was thinking of. Well, I thought it was the 7th, but I don't know. Now this should have a green that goes massively from right to fucking left. He's got a bit of right to left on it.
If you get near the flag, it's flat.
I think that's a 5 iron.
How long?
Did you go up a club?
No.
And 11 feet to go here.
It's not flat. Get in there.
Okay, and 11 over par is the score after that hole.
Oh! Missed it.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh, I've missed it again.
Well done. Oh.
Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee.
Oh.
And I think he will be happy with that. And about 190 yards to the pin.
Ooh. Okay, I've tried laying up a few times and it hasn't fucking worked.
You're going to go back to aiming for the green.
Might as well.
This is heading towards the green. Didn't have enough club on that one.
Oops, overwritten off the back.
Ooh. Oh, fucking clunked my chip. And I've gone straight. I've gone straight over.
Same here. I'll go from back to front.
I think when it does that, you know, it's from a bad downswing. So instead of getting under the ball and chipping it, it's hitting the ball with the edge of the club. So because it does sound a bit like a thicker hit.
No, it's not come back to me.
Oh no.
Oh no, stop. Stay there.
23 feet to go.
Yes, I'm in at last.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, from 23 feet, that weren't too bad. Right, now the 18th should be a dogleg right-hander that goes downhill and then steeply uphill to an extremely evil green.
Teeing it up here on the 18th.
Yeah, I guess you could say that looks about right. Usually more trees on the left, but...
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
And there's usually a tree, a lone tree just round this corner. Huh, but not here. Okay.
here, about 210 yards to the pin.
Ooh. Sliced.
Looking.
Oh god, that's going to go flying over. Oh, not flying over. Just
I'm
over.
aiming for the bunker, and the wind will
Too
blow it
much
towards the
club
flag.
on that one.
It
Mm.
goes straight in the fucking bunker.
Well done.
Oh, an even.
Oh. No, for fuck's sake. It didn't turn and it's gone straight over the fucking green. Oh, unlucky.
75 feet put that. Or is it 46 foot past?
That fucker's turned, it wasn't even showing a hill, you bitch.
This putt's right around 2 feet.
Get it, get it, get it! No, no.
Well, that is all for us here at the TTC Network. We
No,
thank
I've
you
missed
so
it
much
again.
for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Stop laughing at me.
Well, I finished 14 over. And you're going to be, what, 18?
I'll be 20. Just to confirm, that's 20 over.
Oh. Well, those.
Yeah, just having a look. 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 holes I didn't bogey or double bogey or triple bogey. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 pars and that was it.
Hold on.
Hands up your nose, Holly.
I know that.
I got 6 pars, 2 birdies, and the rest were pretty much same score as you for most of it. Yeah, I mean, those 6 shots can easily be found, but you're behind on me anyway. Right, I'm going to end my stream next. I'm not going to go for another round straight away on that. I think I might work on my course while I sort myself some food out. So I'm hoping to, well, I was thinking about, excuse me, doing a bit of GT later.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Do some GT and then finish off with a round of golf afterwards.
Maybe. We'll see. Right, I'm going to end my stream, so I'm going to see you later.